Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the ultra cute Stylenanda Love 3CE cheek makers. I bought these because the packaging was quite literally too cute for me to resist. Literally too cute. These are not cheap products and I had them in my cart at Testa Korea and I couldn't really afford them, but I also couldn't take them out of my cart because, like, look at them. They are so cute. They give me the biggest Polly Pocket vibes, and did I mention they were just so cute. So I bought them anyway because there were no reviews on them at the time, so I couldn't see if they were any good. I couldn't see if the colours were very pretty, and my wallet was like, oh my god Becca, you cannot buy these, and my heart was like, oh my god Becca, you cannot leave them there, you have to have them, even if you have to sell some of your shoes to buy them. So the packaging quite literally drew me in and I had to have them. And if you guys are not into cutely shaped products, you probably will not understand this at all, but I guess if you're like the type of person who buys the like Kylie Jenner lip kits and things because she's Kylie Jenner or because of the packaging, then that's kind of the feeling that I have here. I didn't buy it because the product was good, I bought it because they're cute. So the product description says, watercolor powder blush. Translucent and pure pigments tinge cheeks like watercolor, completing a dimensional makeup look. Accentuate your cheeks. With true color payoff and two versions of both matte and shimmery, this collection offers a variety of options to produce healthy and vibrant looking cheeks. Long-lasting fitting powder. A slight touch is all you need for the fitting powder to cling to your cheeks and maintain a crisp, natural color all day. These blushes come in gorgeous card packaging which looks like whimsical books. I think the packaging is absolutely beautiful, though it is very unnecessary. The blushes are packaged in quite possibly my favourite packaging ever. The plastic outer is shaped like a flower, and they are fairly small in size at 3.2 grams, which makes them really easy to store, and each shade has its own unique outer packaging colour, so it's easy to tell which colour you're picking up. There are 6 colours in the collection, and there are a variety of colours as well as finishes. Some have gold glitter and some are matte, and they even included a really beautiful bronzer too. In general, these blushes are quite pigmented, but don't blend out as well as I would like them to. This results in some patchiness with the darker colours, but the trick with the darker colours is to apply them very sparingly and with a gentle hand for the best distribution on your cheeks. Otherwise, you may end up applying way too much or having patches that are darker than other patches on your cheeks. This goes back to the product description of the long-lasting fitting powder, which says a slight touch is all you need for the fitting powder to cling to your cheeks. I don't really know why that is a pro or why they have included that because I find it a little bit frustrating, but I guess it's in the product description so I can't really complain. I really enjoy the colour range these blushes have, though as normal the oranges are not my favourite. I was quite surprised that I like the bronzer shade though. Orangish is a vibrant orange with a soft gold glitter. The name Orange-ish does make me laugh a little, but in all seriousness I can't think of a shade that would be more orange than this one. I do struggle to apply this blush nicely since it is one of the more pigmented shades, and I highly recommend starting off with very little product on your brush so it will be easier to blend. Under the Stars is an apricot pink with a soft gold glitter. This is one of my favourite shades in the collection because it looks the most natural on my skin tone. It's also similar to NARS Orgasm. The NARS has a lot more gold glitter and the Under the Stars is more pigmented, but when I apply them on my cheeks you can't really tell a difference between the two. Again, using a light hand with this blush is important since it is quite pigmented. Pink Ground is a strawberry milk pink with a hint of peach. Pink Ground looks much peachier on my cheeks than it does pink, especially when you compare it to the swatch on my arm. It almost looks like an entirely different shade. This shade is quite pale in colour, so building it up over a couple of layers works easily, and I find this shade extremely easy to apply. I just wish that it looked the same in the pan as it does on my face. Giving Pleasure is a matte sweet apricot. The name is not a good choice, and let's just leave it at that. The colour is really cute, but I personally do not like it on my skin tone. Since this shade is lighter, it is a little bit easier to apply. Kind and Love is a matte translucent pale pink. When I first saw this pink, I actually laughed out loud because it is so pale and I didn't think that you would actually see it at all on my skin. In reality, after 2 or 3 layers of blush, I can actually see a little flush to my skin. It actually looks very natural on my fair complexion, though if your skin is darker than mine, it will look a little bit strange. Honey Brown is a matte medium ash brown. This shade is very much a bronzer for me despite being an ashy brown. You may be able to contour with it, but it makes my skin look too muddy. However, I actually really like the colour, and if I use a light hand I can blend it out easily too. So I love that it has extremely pretty packaging. They're easy to store and they come with their own little mirrors. It is a beautiful colour range and I like most of the colours, although as usual the oranges are not my favourite. And I mean, did we look at the packaging? So cute. I do not love that they are quite expensive. So for a comparison, they are 3.2 grams and they cost $17 each. And a MAC blush is 6 grams and cost $23. And they can be a little bit hard to blend, so I recommend using a light hand. If these blushes came in boring packaging, I would not like them as much as I do. I can admit that I overlook a lot of negative aspects of this product because I like the packaging so much. I also try harder to make these products work because I like the packaging so much and I want to keep them. But I can admit that, and I can still tell you what's wrong with the product without trying to brainwash everyone into buying them because they're cute and I like them. I am personally quite happy with these, although when I bought them my wallet did cry quite a lot because they are quite expensive. So to put it into perspective, for me all 6 shades cost 140 New Zealand dollars, which is more than a week's rent for me. It's very expensive for blushes. But when they arrived, I instantly forgot about all the money I had spent because I really loved how they looked. I just thought they were so cute and I am obsessed with the packaging. They are a little bit hard to blend out, I can definitely admit that, because they have this fitting powder technology or whatever it is. It seems to be like they did it on purpose, which I do not love because I find it harder to use. However, they do work. It just requires using a lighter hand and less product and more time. So it takes longer to get a better application, but it is still worth it because they do look good. Because I find the packaging so cute, I can personally look past most of the flaws that this product has, that being that they are very expensive and that they are a little bit hard to blend out. However, if you do not like the packaging or you do not think that the packaging is like the prettiest thing in the world, then in all honesty, these blushes probably are not the right products for you. They are expensive and they are difficult to work with. And if you don't find them that cute, or if you don't like the colours that they come in, there are definitely going to be better options out there for you. However, like I've said for about the millionth time, I think they are adorable, and now that I can actually work with them because I know how they work, I think that it is well worth the price for me, just because looking at them makes me happy. You can't really put a price tag on that. So I would recommend the Stylenanda Love 3CE Cheek Makeup Blushes to any princesses who love the packaging and are looking for some nice cute little blushes. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I'll see you next time. Bye!